Good evening, friends. Welcome to another edition of Corporate Crash Course. My name is Cody. I will be your gaze master tonight as we continue our delve through the Bames Jond catalog. Is that what we're gonna call this series? I'm gonna have to come up with a better name for this eventually. Something a little less on the nose.
I'm curious as to I figured you'd at least come up with also like a subtitle for like the different John's
I have
eras. Been. Oh, okay.
Oh, the John's eras. Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Oh.
Conchonry.
I would call this one probably the Ponce era.
Mm.
You know, because he's a little full of himself. He's a little arrogant.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of fair, right?
It's his arrogant era.
Yeah. Okay. Well, as we continue onwards, ever trundling like the slow march towards death. Tonight, we will be playing. Oh God, I haven't come up with a good subtitle for this one yet. You don't only live once. There we go. That's what we're gonna call it.
You only live pies?
Sure. Mike's got it. See, he's doing the heavy lifting tonight. You can tell I'm still sick. It's not all there yet. Yes. So, I've got my three friends back with me tonight. Chris, Mike, and Nick, reprising their typical raccoony selves. I can't believe we've been playing this game for this long now.
I know, it's like we like it or something.
I keep.
It is pretty fun.
It is. I keep wondering when the bottom's gonna fall out, and it just doesn't.
Yeah. I'm also gonna have to keep coming with like different chip flavors for the week.
Well, let's get started then. Unless anybody has any questions or concerns.
Questions, no concerns, many, but
good.
We'll be good.
Okay. First of all, I'm going to say I'm not making any of you look Japanese. We're not going to touch that one with a 100-foot pole. Plus your raccoons. So, like, how would that even work? I hear you say. To which I would say, shut up. Moving on. So,
are there raccoon species in Japan? I don't know how widespread raccoons are.
You could be tanukis.
Yeah, true.
Ooh.
No.
Idea.
I hate that idea. Oh. Why would you guys look like tanukis, though?
Maybe because
I fit in?
I don't think Orville could look like anything other than a raccoon. And even that might be a bit of a stretch some days.
I don't know. I think you guys could look like a tanuki.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
Just come up with just some ridiculous reason of like, I don't know, someone thought we got blown up and then we just had to be disguised as tanukis in a trench coat.
I guess. When boarding your plane, in the suitcase of one Agent Omega, as you were making your way over to Japan, the small plane which was flying him and his luggage blew up, killing him instantly. The luggage was launched out to sea, where it landed and then eventually washed ashore on the beautiful island nation of Japan.
Which Agent Omega was this? Was this the blonde one?
No, this was the Hispanic one.
Ah.
Yeah. He was new. We didn't get
Japanese
to meet
one.
him.
Yeah, I was gonna say we didn't. He died again at the end last. We're on like number 4 now. Really burning through
track record.
them.
He could pass as a red panda. I'd have bought up a box of hair dye. That would be a good one. I was thinking red pandas, but I think tanukis would be a little bit easier. They're literally just raccoon dogs. God, they're adorable. I love it.
You remember Orville's portrait, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just look like one with mange. It's fine.
I mean, if you squint your eyes just enough, you can see. Looks like a tanuki.
I think we go with this right then. Okay, so the luggage washed up on shore on the island nation of Japan, and it washed up into a wildlife sanctuary. The bag was then immediately found by the lovely old woman who takes care of the animals in the animal sanctuary. When she opened the bag and saw the 3 of you inside of it, her instinct was to immediately decide that you were tanukis who needed to be cleaned up. And as such, her and her gang of helpers somehow got the 3 of you wrestled and shaved to resemble tanukis. There we go. Problem solved. And I'm going to assume that the 3 of you probably didn't care because they just kept shoving food at you. Because that's how they know to appease the animals.
I mean, I figured that would be the case.
But what kind of food were they giving us? Was it good enough to justify a bath?
I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say yes.
Also, I'm gonna say in that case, having picked a random flavor that could be found in Japan, my chip flavor of the week is gonna be the Calbee potato chip pizza flavor.
Ooh.
Wait a minute. That's crossing into somebody else's territory.
All right. I'll go with the other one. The Shiawa's butter.
Ooh, butter chips.
Yeah. Suddenly, I discovered a new chip flavor during this transformation progress.
We had them. They were. I want to say Shoppers was carrying them recently. That wasn't too good. It's just butter on chips, so they just kind of taste more chippy. I don't know. Maybe you got to be in Japan when you eat them to really get it. Anyway, yeah, just you guys are just chilling in this tanuki sanctuary. And the other thing that was in the suitcase with you was which I want to say they wouldn't have found because it was probably sewn into some kind of hidden compartment or whatnot. Was a little tape deck with a little mission briefing tape.
I probably played it while we were floating in the ocean, despite knowing that it will explode at the end.
So flashback to earlier when we were just floating in the ocean, just listening to this tape.
The message inside was a note basically saying, Agent Omega, space is in grave danger. Our enemies are seeking to disrupt the very noble pursuit of space habitation and growth for plants and fruits and other such biodiversity. We've tracked their location to somewhere from the island of Japan. You must find the location of the rockets and to destroy or dismantle the organization. We don't really know which, but we just really want our investors to stop losing money. So, like, maybe please kind of do something about that. Okay, thanks. This tape will explode in 30 seconds.
I just like that you just pretty much gave up near the end. It's like, I don't know, just do something about this.
You've died so many times. What are we even trying to do at this point?
I've sent out 15 copies of this tape to different agents. One of you's bound to.
This is really the problem with being the 5th best spy agency in the world. We just really get all the worst spies.
Alright, well, I guess while we're chilling in this Tanuki sanctuary, enjoying my new favorite flavor of chips, I'm gonna turn to the others, saying like, I gotta say, after we enjoy a little bit more of this paradise, we should probably go take care of that space thing that he was talking about.
I don't know. Space sounds big. Really big.
I'm pretty sure there's a flavor of Mountain Dew that came from outer space, and I would really hate for them to blow that up.
See, we got a purpose now. We gotta save
yes.
that Mountain Dew.
Yes, Mountain Dew 0G, of course.
All right, lead away, boss.
All right. Okay. When that lovely old woman is looking, get our trench coat on, make our way out of here.
So I have a question.
Yep.
We have a trench coat right now, or is it a kimono?
Oh. Would it be terrible to say I kind of want to do that now? It's probably wrong,
no, it can't be. That's not normal in current Japanese society. Like, that's like a weird thing that white dudes do in their like bachelor pads. It's not something that typical Japanese men do while walking down the street. So I'm gonna say no. It's got to still be a trench coat because that at least looks normal. Maybe fine. You know what? Just for you, Mike, we'll make it reversible.
For the first time ever,
trench coat. Yeah.
Inside is a silk kimono.
but then when you turn it inside out, you got this like super rough canvas material rubbing.
And it's like bulgy because like the canvas is bigger.
Yes.
Guys, I gotta say, I'm surprised we haven't turned this thing inside out like before.
Also, Zoe is saying you guys can only wear the kimono if you also wear a fedora, which, like, yeah, okay.
I mean, I figured the fedora would be standard.
Just wait till I get my hands on a katana.
Jeez.
All right.
I think it'll be a step down from the gun we had last time.
Oh God. Also, your face from his pocket that totally exists in his fur pulls out the map, which is a great big star on the volcano location that says secret rocket layer. And as he pulls it out and taps it, you guys look up and find out that you're basically already there. You're standing on top of this crater, which goes down kind of below you to a bit of a flat kind of looking basin in the center.
Boy, if only we had a grappling gun.
Well, it's probably somewhere we could get down.
I've heard that enough explosives can just like trigger a volcanic eruption. I imagine that would destroy whatever's going on down there.
Oh, now I should say, like, it's fairly easy to kind of, because it slopes down to kind of the flat basin in the middle, so it's not like a steep kind of drop.
Oh, okay.
So we could just climb down, and there's no eruption happening. Like
No,
it would be safe.
So looking at it, I mean, none of you are geologists in the slightest.
I dabble.
Oh God, of course you do. The basin would be more active if this thing was actually likely to be volcanically active. You would see a lot of heat. You would see, like, it would look like a liquid in the middle somewhere, and it does not. It looks just ashy and kind of gray. All right, Mr.
I
Volcano
think
expert.
it's a bus.
Well, as a volcano expert of the group, I take your word for it that this looks safe enough.
Have I ever led you wrong before?
Hmm.
Don't answer that.
All right. Well, gents, onward and well, I guess volcano word here.
All right, I will start walking down the slope.
Okay, you walk down the slope, and it makes kind of a little like putch 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 sound as you step into the kind of loose-ish feeling ash that covers kind of the sides. And as you get to the basin, though, it suddenly starts to feel cold. And as you step, it sounds kind of like a little like a cling, 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 cling. Like you're walking on metal.
Hmm.
I'm gonna knock on the ground with
Ding,
my
ding, ding.
paw. Yeah.
Are volcanoes
We could
supposed to
dig
be
away.
metal? I guess it could dig away. I mean, if there, or maybe there's some sort of like opening or door around here.
I think we dig some of the rocks.
Okay. I mean, you dig, and it's not really like, it's not rocky. It's not hard to dig. Like it's like loose ash, right? That's kind of fallen down into it. And as you kind of like shuffle bits of it away, you see kind of a painted metal surface that you think probably extends like the entire area of this basin, which is probably about I don't know, you guess probably like 25, 30 feet across.
It's a big door.
Yeah.
Maybe if we just knock, they'll let us in. I'll knock on the door.
Okay, you knock again. Ding, ding, ding. And suddenly you start hearing blang, blang, yourselves
Uh-oh.
moving, almost like rotating slightly as the ground shifts and the ash starts to kind of fizzle. You feel yourselves kind of like rotating around a point, and to your left, you're seeing a gap start to form in the basin and grow wider and wider, and it seems to look down into something.
They've opened the door for us. I'll walk over towards the hole.
Okay, you walk over towards the hole. You look down and see that there is a floor probably about 25 feet below the door.
Oh, that's a long way down. Where are the stairs?
Maybe there's somewhere we could grab onto.
Looking around, there are no
we're light.
stairs. The door is continuing to open.
Is there some sort of rafters or anything we could like swing ourselves onto at least, or?
As you look in the inside quickly, the kind of inner ring of the hole that is opening is made of concrete, and it looks like it's probably about 3 feet thick. So there's a lip, I guess about like, it's got to be more than that. It's like yay deep, effectively.
All right,
Concrete.
everybody
that runs
hold tight.
all the way around.
I'm going to jump in to the hole because
Okay.
I'm on the bottom. And I'm going to land on the bottom of the pile and use my pleasantly plump rump to cushion our fall.
So you're jumping all the way, and you land on the floor.
On my pleasantly plump rump.
Okay. I'm still gonna make you flip.
Okay. Yes.
Great. Yes, your surprisingly supple derriere is able to cushion the fall of the three of you as the shock reverberates up your spines.
Who needs stairs?
You land on the floor, and as you're looking around, nobody really seems to kind of notice because they're all paying more attention to the other thing that you're starting to notice, which is off to kind of your right-hand side, a large rocket has been brought up out of the floor to the side.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And is billowing a whole bunch of smoke and such kind of around the bottom of it. And there is now a countdown going off that says 15 seconds to launch.
Okay.
That's the anti-Mountain Dew rocket. We need to
11,
go
10,
break it.
9, 8,
Maybe if we could get inside
7,
the rocket, we could figure it out.
6, 5.
Okay.
I'm
rushing
go
over.
towards the rocket.
Okay, you guys are rushing to board the rocket. Flip.
Well, shoot, I don't have it. Or who's the like
Done
right
with
now?
things
You're-
you've done. Well, that's a yes for me.
Okay. Hold on.
No for me.
Yes for me.
Okay. So the two of you who do jump on and grab are also able to kind of like grab Orville behind you, as you jump on and grab hold of this rocket, which starts flying up into the air. And as you're starting to kind of ascend, you do notice there's a bit of a faulty kind of panel, a little bit. Which seems to have just enough space for 3 little raccoons to kind of squeeze inside of.
Quick, in there.
You're the boss.
Okay, you guys quickly get in. This rocket is still climbing, going faster and faster. You guys
What's
find
it like
yourselves
in here?
It's cramped. There's a lot of wires.
Wires are fun to chew on.
Yeah,
I'm going to chew on some wires.
me too.
Get flipping.
That's a no.
That's a yes for me.
Ah.
I mean, Mike, you kind of missed the wires, but some of this insulation tastes pretty good. Some nice shielding in here. That's really cool. Orville gets a nice shock as he bites through a particularly thick wire. And you suddenly start to hear one of the things at the bottom of the rocket start sputtering.
Okay, that's good progress so far. I think we just
Still
need to
seems
get.
to be climbing, though.
If you guys tried this insulation, it's delicious. Or fun to chew on, I guess I should say.
Maybe let's just focus on the wires here, just to save some Mountain Dew.
It looks like cotton candy, but it tastes like glass.
Excellent. What? Okay.
Alright,
Tastes dirty.
I'm also gonna join the cause and try to find one of the wires that gets the rockets here.
All right,
From the
flip.
engines. Nope.
Nope. Okay. You don't find a particularly meaty wire. You do find a different wire, though. And as you chomp it, you suddenly feel yourselves be thrown against the panel as the rocket suddenly seems to spin out.
I think we need to get out of here.
Are there any
Maybe.
switches? I want to press a switch.
Flip.
Yes.
Yes, there is a switch.
Aha! I want to flip the switch.
Okay. You flip the switch, and you hear this big ka-chunk, and you feel like something separate. And suddenly your portion just continues to spin faster and start to fall.
Uh-oh.
Oh. Okay. Well, clearly that didn't work. Or did? I don't know. I'm not an expert on rockets.
I'm gonna go find whatever was making the fire come out the back. It sounds like my kind of thing.
The wire again that you chewed for that?
No, I want to actually find the explosives.
Okay. As you kind of like stick your head out of the panel and try and see where it was, you realize that that part is detached. Now, where it was, kind of initially, at least from where you remember, like the rocket's orientation and stuff, it's just like blank. It's flat.
Huh.
Well, we've
So
broken
there's
it.
no propulsion. There's no propulsion happening right now.
Not right now. That's why you're falling.
Okay, we should probably find a parachute or something.
Absolutely. Is there any writing on the walls or anywhere else?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a lot of writing
parachute.
around this hatch. A lot around this hatch.
Here's the one that says parachute.
Okay.
Perfect.
I'll grab.
I will
grab
go
whatever
for the
it's
first.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is written across the panel that you guys had like basically bent a little bit to get inside. So
So
orbital
you just break this thing off.
flip.
I guess.
That's a heads.
Okay. Yeah, he rips the panel off.
It's a funny looking parachute.
Now I jump.
Maybe not with the panel. Let's get the parachute there.
This is a parachute.
That is the parachute, apparently.
Oh, that is parachute.
I'll grab
Oh, maybe
Orville.
it's fair. Oh, it's fair. All right, I'll
hang on, you
trust
two.
you since. All right. Just cling on, just like carefully.
Okay.
I'm gonna jump.
All right. Yep. Flip.
Do we all flip for this one?
I think so.
Yep.
Oh boy.
It is a tails, but
I got a heads.
I am
heads
gonna
too.
push it.
Oh.
I got a heads on the second.
And tails.
Okay. So you leap. I'm assuming everybody kind of grabs Orville as he's holding this thing. Problem is you start falling a lot faster than you were hoping.
Oh boy.
Maybe you didn't activate it properly or something was off.
Oh, we shouldn't have left Orville with operation of the parachute.
But after about 2 seconds, you decide, no, this thing's broken. So you drop it and immediately yank the trench coat out, hold all of the air hole bits,
Oh.
and it safely floats you back down, back into the top of the crater.
Do we get to watch the rocket crash while we're floating down?
Yeah. So as you kind of look around, you see the two pieces are basically spinning off in opposite directions. They both kind of end up flying out into the sea, kind of away from the island because I don't want to deal with potential casualties and stuff.
Fair.
The back part that was initially on fire blows up as it hits the water, and the other one kind of just crashes into the ocean.
Well,
Congrats,
mission
guys.
accomplished.
We saved the Mountain Dew.
Now I need to go find some Mountain Dew.
So you're back in the crater with the door open.
You suppose they have Mountain Dew down there? Oh, maybe they have.
Yeah,
some
I mean we
chips.
should look for a kitchen. or a fridge or a vending machine.
Yeah, we saved the day. We earned it.
We did earn it.
Yeah, agreed.
All right.
I'm gonna start
So-
snooping around.
Do we have to
Well,
jump
so
back in
you guys
again?
have to get back in, yes. And there are a lot of people now running all over the place. The alarm system is blaring. Mission failure, mission failure.
All right. Sneak in with our
Should I
reversible.
jump in again? I can jump in again.
We could take some of the ash and push it over the edge to make a little cushy pile too.
True.
Like jumping into a snowbank.
Is that what it was like last time?
I mean, you did have a pretty easy time jumping in, landing on someone's behind last time. So
It's true.
Like a soft
we do-
pile of snow or ash.
We have two options: either the ash or
Alright.
soft.
I'll jump in again onto my pleasantly plump rump.
all right, give me a flip.
No.
All right. You do land. And the two of you, Mike, are you pushing?
No.
Okay. The two of you, the two above, do not have any issue. Their landing is, decently soft because they land on top of Tony, as he lands on his back,
Oh,
and the two of you land on top of him.
I
So
gotta
that's
say, that was
definitely
pretty nice.
that's definitely some stress. Well, you should
I'm
be
gonna lay
taking
here
stress
for
from
a
failure
while.
anyway.
yep.
People are running around you though, and they are starting to look suspicious.
Uh,
Three of you who have just landed in a pile on the floor.
Oh yeah, we didn't even put on our Komodo trench coat, did we? Or I should.
How many of them are there? Roughly.
In your near vicinity, we'll say there's like 5. Taking kind of a quick ocular pat down of the room, you guess there's probably like 20 people. How did you like that one, Mike?
I did. I appreciated that.
Are any of them armed?
Yes, all of them.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to casually stand up as though nothing had happened. I assume we're in our trench coat.
If you landed on your back, we kind of fell apart.
Then
This
we
might
better
be
rebuild.
find a corner to rebuild and sneak off to a corner and try and rebuild. Or do a horror movie contortion of getting up.
I would say if that's how you guys want to play it. I mean, I don't know who's holding the trench coat, but we could say as you land in your pile, the trench coat kind of drapes over the entire group of you.
I would have been holding it because I'd have the arms through.
Okay. So you do have a moment to kind of construct yourselves up kind of creepily.
All right.
I don't know if I can hold everyone with my back. I think I might need to sit on the top, boss.
Oh, did we lose you, Chris? Are you guys hearing it?
No, I can't hear him. Oh,
Oh.
wait.
There.
Yeah, he's
yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Yeah. I guess we'll trade spots.
Okay, I'll take the legs now.
Or arms. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go hunting. What are the exits like from this room?
So, it is a large circular room. exits do not appear to be great. So as we kind of saw, as you're kind of looking up and around, the circle opening is kind of actually slightly off to one side. So this room is a giant circle, and the smaller circle that's open to the sky is closer to one of the edges than the other. The missile silo portion opens up directly through the middle of the floor, and still like is able to go up and exit through the circle, but it kind of is closer to one of the edges than directly in the middle of the opening.
Like a lunatic builds a non-concentric.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
There's a
Still crying
helicopter,
here.
a small helicopter landing pad that's a little bit elevated. Also kind of in the middle-ish. It's square. It's a little bit off to one side. Otherwise, there's kind of two sets of stairs on either side of the room. On what would be your right side, it kind of comes from the middle, it goes up to the edge, and then up towards you guys. There's like two rooms that seem to be in the side there. The other side on the left, similarly, the stairs go kind of from the middle up, and then there seems to be some kind of like control room behind a series of windows, which are looking down into the kind of middle of the room. The middle portion of the room itself, so as it kind of, it's like tiered down towards the missile silo in the center. In kind of the outermost ring, so not quite where you guys fell, but a little bit closer to the wall from you, there's actually a like train track. It seems to be like a single rail all the way around the room, and you're seeing these weird like large circular cars every now and then kind of come past you driving along this monorail, which then seems to kind of like disappear into the rock on the other side of the opposite side of the room.
Is there any writing on these cars?
Yes.
Oh, those cars say "do" on them. We might need
The
to
legs
follow.
and start walking.
Is there any writing on like the stairways leading away from us?
There are not.
Okay.
There's a giant picture on the one wall closest to where you guys fell down. It's got a bunch of like, there's a large blue field with a bunch of these weird shapes that are drawn green. And there are dots all over it that seem to have writing beside them.
You want to recognize what this thing is?
Should we get closer so I can read it?
Yeah, we'll
I'll walk over.
have a look at it.
But if one of those do cars goes by, I'm gonna try and hop on.
You waddle closer. Yeah, you can waddle closer to it. Two of the guards are eyeing you kind of suspiciously as you're walking over to look at the map.
I guess since I'm the arms, I'm gonna try to, I'm gonna go for a salute, just kind of like, "G'day, gentlemen."
Okay. Flip.
All right, let's see how this goes. Yes.
Great. No problem. You salute. They immediately kind of salute back.
Okay. So far so good.
Okay, you're at the map.
All right, are we close enough that I can read it now?
Yep.
Excellent. It seems to be some sort of recipe. 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of sugar, 5 bananas. I don't know what they're making here.
That sounds like a Mountain Dew secret recipe. Not only were they trying to knock out the competition, but they're stealing secrets.
At that moment, you hear,
Oh.
and a car kind of comes right around and basically just about smacks into the three of you.
Oh.
You realize you're
Ah.
standing basically like over the train track as you're looking at this map.
Hop in, hop on, hop underneath.
Well, let's find the dude. I guess hop on.
All right, Flip.
And the legs, I'll take this one. Heads.
Great. You hop right as the car basically kind of smacks into you. And so the group of you kind of ends up like squashed onto the windshield of the thing. The person driving you immediately kind of slows it down and stops and just kind of like sticks his head out and is just kind of like, what the hell are you doing?
I'm gonna point to the cart itself.
Well, you can't just be standing around looking like an idiot. Come on, the boss is having an absolute freak out over whatever the heck just happened. You got to get in. We got to go to the briefing.
I will nod.
Okay. Are you gonna get into the other seat beside him?
Well, I'm not, but I hope that legs will.
Yep.
Okay. Flip.
That is a tails.
Okay.
Which means that I'm flipping out, but I'm also going to push it because really can't get that much worse at this point. Another tails.
Great. You trip
boy.
over the rail line, the monorail, and fall down.
That makes me very angry, and I blame the driver of this do car, who has the window or door open.
Well, it has no doors, so there's just like
Oh, it's just like open sides.
they're just like open sides.
Yeah.
I'm ditching the trench coat and going for him.
Okay. Flip.
Jeez.
That's a heads.
Great.
Yeah. I would like to apply my super rabies to this activity, if I may.
Jeez.
Great. So as you fall over and get angry, the foam just immediately like leaps from your mouth. As you then jump for the guy's face, make it, scratch and bite the living shit out of it. And since it's the super rabies, basically his brain immediately eats itself, and he slumps over in the chair, a husk of a human being, and he's dead.
I'm gonna try to see if we brought any Mountain Dew with us, or if there's any in the cart here.
You did
that we
not.
could
There is
ship
not.
for.
Some in the car.
There is none in the car.
There's
Is
not
it
in
like
the
a
car.
coffee that he had in a cup holder or something?
No, there are no cup holders in the car.
Well, then I think I need another target.
Alright. Well, maybe let's follow this cart. Hold on until we find another person here, if you can.
Looking down the kind of continuation of the rail line, you just see more guards kind of running in groups of two, like down in the same direction that the monorail was going.
Are any of them on or near the tracks?
No.
Okay.
No, they're like slightly off to the side of it. Like they would
Like-
know not to run where the train's potentially going to hit them.
Is there any
When you say
long
slightly off to the side,
object?
do you mean like raccoon arm slightly?
Probably.
What about a hockey stick?
You have to
Golf
like
club?
lean out of the door.
Baseball bat.
They run like half a foot or a foot away from kind of where the side of the car would probably end up.
What about this guy? Did he have a gun?
Yes.
You could.
I don't
hit
have the
him with
presence
that.
of mind to take the gun. Which is weird because the next set of steps is far more convoluted. I want to try and drive this thing, and as I'm driving by, everybody reach out and slash at their faces.
This is a drive-by slash.
Yeah. Like hanging out the window, one hand on the steering wheel for balance. Actually, it's on a track. It wouldn't have a wheel. I don't know what I mean, I might put the dead guy's foot on the gas if there's such a thing.
Well, it wouldn't have gas. It would just have a throttle. That
A
would be
throttle?
about it.
There you go.
This full
Pin
throttle.
the throttle, dangle out the window.
Okay. Flip.
I am still flipping out. That is a heads though. That's all
Great.
I needed. Just needed
Yep.
to get in the Orville zone.
You basically like grab the guy's face and slam it down into the throttle to pin it forward. As your two friends are just like thrown to the back of the car.
Oh, my back.
The speed at which it moves. Yeah, Orville is just like latched onto like the edge of the car and is just swiping at every person that he passes. Succeeds in slashing two of them quite deep. Before the car, you realize that the car is hurtling towards another car that has stopped on the monorail just ahead, where a bunch of the guards are kind of pouring out into what appears to be a meeting room.
We should probably jump out of this thing fast.
Guys, this isn't me, this one.
Alright.
Hey,
I'm gonna say
who's doing something?
Okay. I'm gonna jump out, try to grab Orville with me to just yank him out before we crash this thing.
Okay, flip.
I'm gonna assume. Alright. That is a heads.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Okay. And Tony, did you jump?
No,
No.
I didn't think to.
Okay. So the two of you, meaning sorry,
Russell it.
Russell and Orville, you do successfully jump out of the thing, about 5 feet from the two cars colliding. But the thing is that clearly this layer has been built with safety in mind, because when it hits that 5-foot point, the car like immediately decelerates really quickly, fast enough that it doesn't damage itself, but still fast enough to throw Tony against the front windshield.
My back.
And he
Bad
slides
Tony.
down it like in a cartoon.
I just look at Orville. It's like I thought there was gonna be like a big explosion or something, like you see in those movies.
And Orville's just staring at you like this.
So yes,
I'm gonna-
you find yourselves in a very large room, full of a bunch of same dressed guard-looking dudes. They're wearing kind of like these orange like jumpsuit outfits with helmets on, and they all have guns. They're the same guys you've been seeing this whole bloody time. And then there's a guy at the front of the room who's wearing a white suit of sorts. He's got a big scar down his face, and there's a fish tank sitting beside him with a puffer fish inside that also has a scar across its face, across the same eye. The man at the front is ranting, raving, basically saying, "What happened? Where's the report? I need a report on what happened. Why did the explosion not go off? We ran quadruple quality checks on that rocket. Nothing should have gone wrong. It was supposed to just go up, bite off a piece of the ISS to get them to stop trying to, stop growing things off planet, and we were gonna be fine. There wasn't gonna be an issue. So I'm thinking that since that's the case, we must have had an internal leak. And he pulls out a gun and shoots the guy right beside him.
Oh.
Now, until somebody else can tell me who missed the quality check, we're gonna go through, and everybody is gonna tell me what exactly they were doing when the rocket was set off.
While he's talking, I'm gonna whisper to the other two, being like, "Okay, clearly we want to avoid being those orange suit guys there, seeing what just happened there. So should probably try to sneak in a little closer. Maybe you could like." I think he's the mastermind behind this whole Mountain Dew situation.
Orville is still flipping out.
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
true.
not recovered. So you may want to not point at the guy on the stage and tell him that he's the anti-Mountain Dew. Or you can just hold Orville back.
I'm gonna try to hold him back. I'm also gonna try to see if I can find some Mountain Dew nearby.
So you don't see
or
any
a trash
Mountain Dew.
can.
You don't see
Or
any
trash
Mountain Dew nearby. And you hear another gunshot, and then you hear it followed by nature does not accept failure.
Why does that sound familiar?
Also, as you're looking around, there's definitely no Mountain Dew in this room.
Are there any
Okay.
exits from this room?
Just the one you came in from.
Hmm.
There are more guards kind of spilling in from it, and there are 2 guards standing on either side of the door.
Okay.
Do any of them
Is
walk
there-
close by us?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to try and bite some ankles while I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, Flip, go ahead.
That's tails.
Sorry, you miss.
Russell's doing a good job holding me back.
Is there at least garbage that I could just stuff in his face?
There's a garbage can.
Okay, I'm gonna take Orville. I'm just basically gonna yeet him into the garbage and just hope it calms him down.
Okay, Flip for yeeting Orville.
Okay. Wish me luck. Nope.
You want to push it?
Definitely not. I probably should. Alright, I'm gonna go for the push. Yeah, no, that
still
was
no
double.
good?
Yeah. So, still failure.
He's thrashing a lot, man. You can't get a good grip.
Can I see the garbage can? Myself?
Sure. We'll say as he starts to try and like yeet you in that direction, your head kind of turns and you see it.
All right, I'm just gonna break loose and go like a missile at the garbage can.
Okay.
Knock it over. I'm not gonna try and get up there and try and finesse the lid off the thing. I'm just gonna go and body check it and start going through whatever's there.
Okay.
And suddenly I'm a little more relaxed.
As you hit the garbage can, a gunshot rings out in the room. It doesn't seem to have hit any of the 3 of you. And Orville is digging around in the trash. Relaxes. Are the other 2 of you just in the trench coat, like standing in the corner of the room?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have to assume so. At least after he's gone like into the trash can, probably just like quickly suit up.
I'm going through some trash as well. I like trash.
Or maybe we just take a trash break.
While everybody's distracted from the executions.
Yeah, I didn't realize this was going to get that dark. I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, you know, it was bound to happen, I guess.
I gave a guy instant rabies, so you can't take all the blame, Cody.
No, that's fair. Okay. So as the two of you have been calming down, the gunshots have stopped, and suddenly the guy at the front of the room looks up to the group and basically says, "Well, look, this was a failure, so we're gonna liquidate this base, and sadly that means liquidate all of you who do not escape. So good luck. If you make it out, I'll give you a recommendation if you ask for it. But until then, we're getting out of here." And he pushes a button, and suddenly the fish tank and himself both sink into the floor.
Oh my God, he's making Mountain Dew out of people.
And suddenly the room erupts into chaos as people start running for the exit.
Say, I don't want to be Mountain Dew, so maybe we should probably book it as well.
Well, we shouldn't let anyone turn into Mountain Dew.
You're right.
So what if it's
Orville drinks
really
that stuff.
good Mountain Dew? I think we should chase
Super
after
rabies.
him.
The super rabies is what makes it, the best.
All right, let's try to follow the guy with the fish. Maybe see if we can figure out what.
At the very least, he's going to keep himself safe.
So you guys are fighting the crowd to try and get down to the front of the room. So you're going to need to flip.
All right,
Yes.
that's heads for me.
No. Which
Okay.
I think means that I'm flipping out again. Do I get more than one stress back when I trash it?
I don't think so. I think you just heal one.
Well, I
Um,
might be able to clear a path now.
yeah, sadly, it's not fast enough though, because the holes in the floor have closed up.
Dang.
I'm going to try knocking on them. It worked upstairs.
They sound hollow, but nothing happens.
Nobody's answering the door?
Nope,
Is there a doorbell?
there is not.
Maybe we should try another way out of here.
Is there a seam?
Uh,
Anybody have a crowbar?
So yes, but it's effectively like it's like a it's like a piece of metal has basically been slid out like just under the plane of the floor and effectively covered the hole, right? So the guy and the fish tank, both the spots they were standing on sank. And then it's basically like once they were clear, like a piece kind of came across and closed off the hole that was created.
So it's
So
just
there's nothing to pull on.
Unless you wanted to try and like pull up the floor, right?
I mean, in my current state, that might be what I'm doing, but I don't anticipate any success.
No, I don't think that's really going to do anything for you.
Well, I guess we gotta go back the way we came then.
Okay.
Yep. Let's get out of here.
Start making your way out, and you hear a voice come over the intercom system saying, 60 seconds to self-destruction.
That does not sound like Mountain Dew liquid.
No, he said he was turning people into liquid.
Maybe we should argue this afterwards.
Is there a helicopter on the helicopter pad?
Do, 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 do. There
I'm pretty sure I
is.
can fly a helicopter.
There is a
Excellent.
helicopter.
Well, that seems like our ticket out of here.
Well, thank goodness for my thank goodness for my very highly obscure knowledge when I decided to learn about helicopters.
All right. So you run into what? Trying basically just because there's somebody sitting in the pilot seat of the helicopter right now, like trying to get the thing ready to go.
That sounds like a job for Orville.
People are
he-
pushing and like shoving to get up into the helicopter because there's only a couple of seats.
I'm gonna go for him. I mean, I'm still flipping out, so violence is the only answer right now.
Sweet, flip for it.
Still at tails. You know what? I'm gonna push it. Why not? I'm gonna push it.
Okay.
You're already flipping out.
Yeah, there's a heads.
Sweet. Yeah, see you carve a path pretty easily. Right at the kind of the side of the helicopter, it's like Orville thinks one of the guys gives him a particularly dirty look, so he just like hones in on needing to attack that one guy who's not currently on the helicopter. And so he's dealing with that, but there's a path now for the two of you to, get up.
All right. Well, while he's attacking the helicopter pilot, let's hop on.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, you better flip for it. Because again, there's somebody currently sitting in the driver's seat.
Can I just sit down next to him? I gotta know.
That is a no. I should probably push
No,
it.
you can't. Currently, both the pilot and the co-pilot seat are taken.
Ooh.
And there are 3 people currently sitting in the row behind them.
Okay.
Am I done with dirty look guy yet?
Flip.
Tails.
Yeah, I don't think so. You're not even like maiming him. Like just like you like knocked him over and are like standing on him. Like your like foam is just like constantly raining onto his face as he's just like in shock.
I'm just reveling in the terror.
Yep.
All right. Maybe we could at least trying to figure out another way onto this thing. Wait, did you say you just knocked down the pilot? Like, it's the pilot?
No, it's not the pilot. He's knocked down somebody else who was trying to get on the helicopter.
Okay. Well, I mean, I feel like we kind of lost the subtlety on this one, so I'm just gonna go and attack one of the guys that's occupying the helicopter.
All right.
Is that how we're doing it?
Flip for it.
Well, when in Rome or Japan or wherever we are.
You got it, boss.
Well, that is tails, and that brings me to losing it now.
Great.
I'm flipping out.
Yeah, you
would
jump.
like to kick the pilot out of the cockpit.
All right, flip for it.
Gotta pick him up and give him the old heave ho.
All right.
You know, as you do. That's a no. So I'm gonna push that.
As you don't.
That's another no. So now
As
I'm
you don't
flipping out.
do.
So we're all flipping out.
So as you decide you're going to start attacking them, Russell tries to come at the pilot from the front of the helicopter for some reason and seems to forget that there's a window. And so kind of smooshes against it, which immediately causes everybody in the helicopter to be like, what? Why are there tanukis here? What did somebody bring these things from home? What is going on? And I want to say that it's probably at that point, Tony is trying to open the door to pull the pilot out, not having much luck, just yanking on the handle. And the pilot looks at that and just kind of goes like, Seriously?
We got them by confusion, I guess.
And then at that point, basically just goes, "Fuck this, I'm out." Like, takes the headset off, just whips the door open, like almost throwing Tony, and just runs off.
Maybe he
that
doesn't
was-
know how to fly it.
So I'm going into the helicopter now, and I'm biting ankles.
All right. Flip.
Nope.
Okay. You get caught biting a chair leg, which you think is an ankle.
That's fine by me. Chair legs are
Yep.
just as good.
Great.
Well, I mean, I'm flipping out still, so maybe I'll. Well, since I'm already in this case, I'm gonna try to wrap around and also go inside and try to bite someone.
All right. Flip.
That is also a no.
Okay. You flip around. You try and like kind of come around the roof to underneath to then get in. You kind of, as you're so focused on thinking about how you're going to bite those ankles, you end up kind of locking your jaw around the roof rack. And not really kind of wanting to let go. And at that point, the co-pilot's basically like, "Well, we got to get the hell out of here. I don't know what the hell's going on." And he flips the thing in, starts the motor up, or starts the rotors up, and starts pushing for the thing to leave. Two of you are on the helicopter right now.
I'm just down here spreading super rabies.
Pretty much.
Well, I guess I'm clinging onto this thing.
You know what? I mean, when it starts up, I think I'm gonna get pissed off that they're trying to leave without me.
Probably.
I'm gonna go try and give them super rabies.
Okay, flip.
They're heads. I cleared a path for them. They get
Great.
to the helicopter and then they just
Yep.
ditch me.
Yep.
No.
Yep. So you jump in through the still open door, as the co-pilot is starting to get the thing off the ground, and it starts to fly out up through the hole. Again, still, you have Russell clamped onto the roof rack of this thing with his teeth. Tony is buried under a seat, his teeth clamped around one of the chair legs. Orville gets in and immediately notices the very nice white fresh pair of ankles of the co-pilot, and just latches on. The co-pilot screams as you guys like shoot up into the air, yeah, I mean, I'm basically going to say they're not going to try and fly this thing super far because he's got a raccoon on his ankle. But is there a plan for how you guys are going to deal with this helicopter flight, or are you
I
just
don't think
kind
there's
of
any plans at all at this point.
sinking in, just
I
letting
mean,
it ride?
we're all flipping out pretty much. I think.
Great.
If I.
The co-pilot is kicking, trying to get Orville off. Obviously, it's not going to work. And he brings it down on a beach after about 5 minutes of being in the air. Jumps out, kicking, trying to get Orville off. Swearing to the
I'm
high
gonna go help
help.
Orville.
Okay. You guys gonna kill this co-pilot?
It's possible.
He's got super rabies. He's already as good as dead.
Great, that's true.
As soon as I broke the flesh, man.
As Tony gets out of the helicopter, the co-pilot just crumples on the ground. As his brain ceases to be able to function anymore.
Tony's gonna look down at his arms, and then over at the crumpled co-pilot, and then down at his arms again. I guess all that working out's really helped.
I'm gonna. Well, I mean, we're on a beach. I'm gonna try to see if I can scrounge up at least some sort of garbage to calm me down.
In the distance, you hear a gigantic explosion from the direction that you guys left. And yes, 10 feet away, you see a large garbage can.
Oh yeah.
I assume as we all run to the garbage and just chew down, looking at the remaining puff of smoke of like explosion that's left around, it's like, oh guys, I gotta say, another job well done. I think this went off smoothly.
Jesus. Okay. As the sun, as the red sun sets over the Sea of Japan, no, it would be the other way. It would be over the mainland. Sorry. The three of you sit in the garbage can, enjoying your meal, and we all just really wonder what the hell just happened.
That's the question, all right.
Okay. Well, you all very much proved you definitely only live once.
Yep.
Great.
Those tanukis.
I don't know how to end this.
I like that. That's a great title.
I'm
Definitely only live once.
I am at such a loss.
I figured there'd be at least some weird, like, interesting post-credit scene with like the blowfish, but I guess not.
I didn't even put Bames Jond in that one. I'm very disappointed in myself. I don't know what we did with this.
He was taking a vacation.
That went nuts. Maybe he was on the rocket. We'll say he was on the rocket, sure, and it blew up. No, I don't. He needs to not be dead. I don't know.
He died off screen. Interesting.
Ooh, but that means he can try and trick us.
I don't know. This was nuts. This was ridiculous. I appreciate you guys dealing with this one for me or with me. Do you guys have any final thoughts before we potentially close out for tonight?
My only thought was yeah, same thing. I'm at a loss of words of just how nuts that was.
Always get your raccoons checked for super rabies. It's
exactly.
deadly.
Definitely.
Preventable but not curable.
Yeah.
I miss Richard.
Yeah. Maybe next time we'll have some order in all this.
I'm not fully clear on how Richard is the one that brings sanity and order, but
No, Richard
Somehow.
every time he's not here.
Richard just brings fire.
Uh,
Okay. Well, I guess the only other thing that I should state, and I don't even think anybody's really on here with us otherwise at the moment. But next week is our finale of the what we're calling the Ponce era. Yeah. And as such, we're gonna be giving away a copy of Mission Impossible on our next stream. So tell your friends to join in, and we will ship you a copy if you win it. We'll do a drawing for people who are here, and who are watching, and you can win a copy, and it's cool. It's a box set version. I can show it. Oh, it's fancy.
Oh, fancy, all right.
Fancy. It's got the rule book. It's got some nice little raccoon meeples, metal coins for flipping, dry erase character sheets. People want this. You should want this.
Yeah.
So be here next week, so that you can have a chance to win a copy, and then we'll ship it to you because we're cool like that. But until then, thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you next week.